Beh, non lo fa. Cioè, rimane solo... No, bruttissimo. Ho capito, ma se non si fa... Cioè, se non si fa prendere, no, non vedo alternative. Ecco. Vabbè, sali sopra. No? No, povero uomo carpa. Fai piripi, piri. Piripi, piri. Eccolo, l'ho visto. L'ho visto, l'ho visto. Questo è peggio di un Iveruccio con la sensazione calda. Oddio. Oddio. Aspettate. La sensazione calda di Oliveruccio. Oddio. Ciao dopo. Ma dai! Senti! L'avevo preso. No! No, il soldo! Ah! Oh oh! Oh cavolo! Ha la faccia dello squarcio nella nave! Muori! Ah!
Eccoci!
Eccoci!
Siamo pronti a continuare. Allora, questo l'avevamo già letto. Ciao Dev! Siamo pronti a morire malissimo. Spalmati sulle scale.
Ma no, dai!
O dando le capocciate alle ringhiere.
Ho lasciato il Carlino guidatore.
Ah, non so. Ah, eccoli.
C'è cane che guida. Com'è andata ieri? Ieri è andata bene, secondo me.
Eh, diciamo che mi sto ancora abituando ai comandi nuovi. Che ci sono un po' di cose nuove. Ah, ok, queste servivano. Qua
Sì,
c'è
avevi visto quello fuori con la
una
pistola?
porta.
Che era la pistola che ti serviva per superare le bombe, no?
Sì, me lo ricordo, c'era il corridoio con gli esplosivi.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Boss fight. Direi di sì.
Vai, Vyven, crediamo in te.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit was my life, my family. We've shared everything. All the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
No. Sta facendo
Whoever you
malissimo.
are, you're not stopping us.
Perché lei ha la pistola vera.
Ma le usa in automatico comunque le... Sì,
Sì, dipende quando arrivi a zero.
dai che sparo nel vuoto. No. Oh, oh. Non me la lancia dall'altra parte. Che cavolo. Fatta.
Take this! Take this!
Grande. Poi mi sa puoi sparare alla luce per romperla, credo. Forse con un'altra inquadratura. Che qua no, non capisci dov'è. Grande. GG.
Mi sa che ho usato un bel po' di razioni.
Vabbè dai, primo tentativo.
Cipher.
Cipher?
Otacon. The ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Si chiama la sorellastra.
Cos'è?
Ah,
Ah,
hai trovato una cosa segreta.
come sto messa con...
E hai riprovato a rifarlo? Per vedere se ti lascia...
Ah,
Comunque dai, secondo me non è andata male lo scontro.
no, non è andata male, certo. No, non è che...
Sono molto più dinamici rispetto a quelli del primo.
Ma è viva, Dev. È addormentata. Ti cadeva.
Dai, vai, Vyven, uccidi, uccidi. Ah, qua sopra è vero, non ci sei andata. Ma non aveva smesso di piovere? Lei aveva detto, ah, ha smesso di piovere.
E poi ha ricominciato.
Oh, hai visto?
Il visore termico.
Ah, ricordati quella mossa dove ti appendevi all'esterno e gli cadevi in testa, però mi sa che qua non puoi scendere. Ah sì, puoi scendere.
Perché continua a girare in tondo.
Beh, intanto tu appenditi.
Mi sa che non mi fa appendere. Posso provare di qua? No.
Ah, peccato.
No. Posso solo scendere. Cioè, potrei sparargli. No, non volevo.
Vai, Vyven. Vai, 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 vai.
Ah, che cacchio.
Ottimo. Solo quello? Non ti... Perché una volta te l'hanno lasciati due.
Ciao, Bieco. No, solo questo.
Ciao Bieco, buongiornissimo, ben arrivato.
Wetbox.
Beh, perché giustamente se sta all'esterno.
Certo. Quindi avevamo detto mi ha dato il visore termico. Ok.
Vuoi dare una salvata, Vyven?
Ah, sì.
Che hai fatto il boss. Ota con salva.
Niente, rifaccio sempre. Ce la posso fare.
Time to save? Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. You know this one? The meaning here is... Hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things.
Ma sta leggendo gli
Remember pre-ripped
appunti.
jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature?
Sì, infatti.
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right?
Ah, ok.
Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them.
Beh,
The
no, non è
earnings
vero.
report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
La versione... Oddio, sull'Xbox non so se è HD.
Sì, è l'HD Edition. Ciao Anto, buongiorno. È l'HD Edition con Sons of Liberty e Snake Eater insieme, Pieco.
Ciao Anto! Piano di jet è qui.
Ah, qui ti ricordi che a destra c'erano le bombe? C'erano i laser con le bombe.
Non so neanche se mi è convenuto passare da qua o se mi conveniva passare da fuori. Il fatto è che non mi ricordo che piano stava il corridoio dove devo passare.
Mi sa che qui in quella stanza a sinistra, quella grande, non l'hai mai vista? Questa dietro di te. Di qua.
Telecamera. No, niente, nessuno. Ma non volevo uscire.
Tutto bene, Anto, te come stai?
What's that?
Se si addormenta. Grande. Mamma mia che tempismo vive.
Oh cacchio, la telecamera. No!
Vattene su, vattene su.
No, niente.
Ah, questo... Ah, non l'hanno svegliato! Che fortuna! La telecamera, dicevo, gli puoi anche... La puoi anche distruggere. Il discorso è che la tua pistola attualmente non ha... Non ha un silenziatore, Vyven.
Forse mi conviene passare dall'altro lato.
E ricordati che hai anche le chaff.
Però no, non mi conviene.
Solo che non so se fanno rumore.
La posso distruggere
Con la pistola normale. Il discorso è che si sente la pistola normale a meno che non ha il silenziatore.
Ok.
Se no ci sono le chaff.
Potrei...
Così almeno vedi anche se fanno rumore e gli altri si
No,
insospettiscono. Questa è quella che uccide.
Che...
davanti a te.
Cacchio.
Grande. Neanche io, Bieco, mi ricordavo che ti seguivano anche attraverso le porte, veramente, però non vorrei confondermi con il 4.
Ok, là c'era. Ci sono stato.
Mi sa che stava al piano di sotto questa Vyven.
Dove va?
Ah, è quella che si viene a fare il pisolino, mi sa. Quella che soffre di narcolessia, si sveglia 30 secondi e poi si riaddormenta subito. Neanche 30 secondi, tipo 5 secondi. L'arancia, neanche le arance, l'arancia. È una ce n'è una gigante dentro la scatola.
Ah, cavolo.
It's the undead.
Vabbè. Li facciamo.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Dove sei fatta male? Ta ta ta. Serve
Cosa?
tipo andare di qua.
Sì, mi fa saltare la parte con
ok.
gli esplosivi.
Ok.
Who's there?
Questo poveraccio ogni volta.
Beh, di là non mi conviene andarci, tanto la parte
Della scatola già l'avevi fatta. Sa che là ti rifà ogni volta la scena di quello che va a dormire, ma...
There's somebody there.
Ma...
Ciao carta!
Quella carta! Buongiorno, ben arrivato. Ciao Duke, buongiorno, ben arrivato anche a te. Come state ragazzi? Come è iniziata la mattinata? Oh, scusate, si è svegliato cane. Torno subito.
Ah, mi sa che devo andare dall'altra parte perché qua è chiuso.
Sta molto rintronato Deb, cane di prima mattina. Poi ogni volta che si sveglia si deve fare tutto il giro di casa per controllare se è cambiato qualcosa, se ci sono intrusi.
Come... non so mai come... come posso togliere la pistola senza sparare.
Ah, non basta ripremere una volta.
Perché... ah, ok, perché devo togliere la visuale in prima persona, altrimenti non... io non mi ricordo assolutamente dove devo andare.
Vabbè, ti rifai un giro.
Oh cacchio. Mirava? Ah, non avevo la pistola equipaggiata.
Ma gli hai sparato nelle natiche?
Niente.
L'ho vista adesso dal...
Che c'era qua? Cacchio, mi sono persa. Ah, c'era la parte con il bar. Là sicuramente si esce. Non l'ho preso?
Perché te l'ho detto, dipende da dove... da dove gli spari. Più è lontano dalla testa il colpo e più ci mette tempo ad addormentarsi.
No, niente, mi sa che devo passare qua. E anche no.
Mi ricordo che c'era... Ah no, forse quello era per andare su. Perché tu devi andare nella stiva, giusto?
Sì, sta sotto il Metal Gear.
Il Metal Gear. Sai che non lo so se l'hai preso?
Non lo so nemmeno io. Direi di sì.
Dai, lasciaci una razione. Fai il bravo.
Ah, qua c'erano gli armadietti.
Questa però non ti portava fuori di strada.
Questa mi portava fuori.
Questa non è proprio la prima zona che hai visitato quando sei entrata?
Sì, è vero. Qui è chiuso.
Scusa, sopra
Forse...
non ci sono le scale per scendere nella stanza sopra? Davanti a te ci dovrebbero essere le scale per scendere.
Ah. Ah, qua c'era il pupazzetto. L'action figure.
Esatto. Qua dove era hai dato la capocciata alla ringhiera. È troppo carina questa cosa.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Mamma mia che ninja. Mi sa che è quello che si è svegliato di sopra che è stato colpito, Vyven.
Ci farà andare qua sotto? A sinistra?
C'è una sola maniera per scoprirlo. Mi sa che puoi sparare anche da qua sotto, lo sai? Se ricordo bene. Dove gli vuoi sparare? Dove gli stai per sparare, scusa? Ma... Ma... Vive!
Mi ha fatto effetto subito,
E
però.
ci credo che ha fatto effetto subito, ma secondo me anche senza tranquillanti uno veniva messo KO. Ti arriva un dardo là. Mannaggia. Ma mi devo preoccupare.
Perché
No, niente.
nessuno...
Ciao Mel, buongiorno, ben arrivata.
Ciao Mel! Non mi vedi?
Come la va Mel? Tutto bene?
No? Dai, ma come ha fatto a vedermi? No! Non mi ha visto! Non mi ha visto!
Sì, perché si può potenziare, no, Anto? Però non mi sembra che si possa potenziare adesso, mi sa che si può potenziare solo nella seconda parte, il livello del grip. Se ricordo bene.
Non riesco a capire, è quello sopra?
Ma io direi bene, Mel, ha fatto anche un boss al primo tentativo prima.
No, ce n'è un altro?
Ma mi sa che sta proprio sopra di te, Vyven.
No, perché a quello sopra ho sparato.
Ma ce n'è proprio uno sopra diretto su di te. Però ovviamente da qua non lo vedi. Ma la senti di dare capocciate alle scalinate? Non lo fare.
Oh, cacchio.
Ah, col cavolo che lasciano delle cure,
Cosa?
Col cavolo che lasciano delle cure.
Ma non so neanche quante ne ho. Ne ho 5 su 5.
Ah, ok,
comunque.
perfetto.
Era di qua?
Mi sa di sì, Vyven. Mi sa che era quel corridoio laggiù.
Ci sono due tizi che mi guardano.
Sì, erano quelli che dentro c'era il lato della schiena, no? Sì, dovrebbe essere qua a nord il... Ricordati che hai anche il visore...
Ah, ma mi aveva detto di sparare tipo qua, però non vedo.
Snake, what's wrong?
Stavo vicina.
Snake!
Forse conviene che gli fai una telefonatina, però mi sai...
Ok. Che ne so, mi aveva detto, vedi, c'è la
Comunque è
lucetta
il
verde.
visore, Vyven.
Sì, sì, me lo ricordo.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
That gun can take out the infrared sensors you just saw. The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
Beh, già che ci siamo, salvo anche.
Otagon salva.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second.
Sì, perché sono tutte bombe collegate.
Forse ho solo sparato male. Non so. Cioè, mi aspettavo.
Hey, Snake, what's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time, get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Wow.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not
Ma
waste it on idle
in
questions.
verità non...
Ok.
Serve per il risparmio energetico, Otagon.
Ma che cavolo.
Oh, Snake.
No, non voglio salvare.
Oh, you're not gonna say...
No. Ciao.
Secondo me dovresti osservare bene quel corridoio, Vyven.
Osserviamo bene. Allora.
Allora, tu ti ricordi dove hai sparato?
In basso a destra dove c'era una lucetta verde, quella. Però forse...
Sì.
Ok, ora ho capito dove ho sbagliato, forse.
Dai, rimettiti il sensore così vedi quando iniziano e magari ti avvicini e vedi meglio, no?
Perché ho sparato troppo a sinistra.
Ah.
Cioè ho visto l'alone della luce.
Sì.
Però non l'ho colpita direttamente, quindi forse lì ho sbagliato.
Non lo so.
Ora faccio riesplodere tutto. No, sbagliato. Però li vedo ancora. Ho solo disattivato gli esplosivi. No.
Perché ci sono tante lucette su questo corridoio. E ora?
Perché quelli rossi sono gli esplosivi, no? Cioè posso passare comunque? Non ho capito. Direi di no.
Snake, respond. Snake.
Però ho sentito qualcosa che si disattivava. Allora, rifacciamo. Ciao Tarzer, buongiorno.
Come la va, Tarzer? Tutto bene? Un po' più a destra. Hai controllato se ce ne sono altri, magari? Magari sono un'altra angolazione.
Non ne vedo.
Quello laggiù è verde o è rosso?
Già, la luce gialla.
Tutto bene, Tarzer, grazie, gentilissimo. È pieno di bombe, Vyven.
Sotto non posso passare, cioè devo disattivare qualcos'altro perché non è impossibile passare. Non ho capito che cosa sono quelli rossi.
C'è una sola maniera, Vyven, per scoprirlo.
Pensavo fossero gli esplosivi. E invece no. Sono i sensori. Ok.
Ciao Anatra Violenta, buongiorno, ben arrivato. Allora ragazzi, per chi non avesse visto gli stream dei giorni precedenti, Vyven è la prima volta che sta giocando alla saga di Metal Gear. Quindi vi raccomando ragazzi, niente spoiler
Vedo
e niente aiuti. Ti fidi?
Beh.
Vabbè, io un calcetto a una bomba gliel'avrei dato.
Checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Dannate luci là, danneggiate. proiettili fanno sempre comodo.
Ma
Ma poverino!
beh, non l'ho ucciso.
No, ma stava là!
No?
No. Ma infatti Anto, cioè tu stai là che ti ascolti un po' di musica, ti fai i fatti tuoi e qualcuno ti narcotizza sparandoti in testa, cioè... Vabbè, quello lo puoi... Cane! Ciao!
Perché si continua a svegliare.
Vabbè, c'è una maniera per assicurarsi che non si svegli per un po' di tempo.
Beh, era quello che volevo fare. No. Ma gli avevo sparato in testa.
Chiappa Vyven! Chissà perché quello non si è addormentato subito.
Però non scende. Sì, aveva un casco. Però mi sembrava che anche questi altri che avevo addormentato
Forse
prima.
perché gli ho sparato da davanti.
mi dispiace un po' non averla fatta.
Dov'è? L'importante è farla, io. Poi puoi sempre rifartela se ti piace come fatto. Allora scusate ragazzi, io intanto vi aspetto un paio di minuti.
Ah no, poi alla fine mi sa che... ma forse ce n'era un'altra di reazione, non mi ricordo. Perché ce n'era una a terra che alla fine ho preso.
Horizontal bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant.
Che era questa.
Your order to continue manning your post until that time.
Non lo so, il casco ragazzi mi sembra lo stesso, però magari mi sbaglio. E no, mi sa che non aveva proprio nessun effetto la pistola tranquillante.
Rieccomi ragazzi, sono seduto insieme a cane, quindi se sentite dei rumori molesti sappiate che potrei essere io. No, 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 è cane, o io.
starter hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Aia.
Abbiamo un Carlino, Luca.
No. Cacchio. Non riesco a mirare così. Vabbè.
Non ti fa sporgere quando stai guidando?
No.
Ciao Roger! Sì, poi Vyven l'ha finito il primo Metal Gear. E ieri è iniziato il secondo.
Ma senti, ma come ha fatto?
Attenta all'energia. Questi cani ti lascio la sedia. Ma se volete salire fin qua con me. Ma le musiche dal secondo in poi, ma anche sul primo vabbè, è un discorso dell'epoca in cui erano state fatte, ma dal secondo in poi sono veramente grande Vyven. Headshot mi sa con quello. Grande. Il cane che mi guarda.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Vai Vyven, crediamo in te.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
Dai, hai tanto tempo per far la foto al comandante.
There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more...
Perché sto morendo? Grazie Tarser, non me ne ero proprio accorta, non so perché. Cioè stavo sanguinando, ma...
Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Forse dallo scontro di prima nel corridoio.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy
Io non ho
are
capito, ma
attempting
devo
to
fare le
derail our
foto
own
allo
Ray
schermo.
project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
No, al tipo che parla davanti a
I have a
tutti.
daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children
Dovrebbe esserci
experience the horror of
un
nuclear
comandante
war.
da qualche parte, Vyven,
Quello
devi
là
trovare.
sopra.
A better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected
Forse stai in
and make its
un'altra
landing on
stanza.
any...
Ok. Ok, c'era la porta.
Mi sa che il tempo è quella della foto del comandante.
Snake?
Se ricordo bene.
No, mi ha detto che devo fare le foto al Metal Gear dalle triangolazioni più la
At the
scritta.
moment, every industrialized
Allora forse
nation
ricordo
in the
male,
world
ricordavo
knows
che
the
c'è.
specifications for Metal Gear.
Ricordavo che c'era anche la foto del
Worse yet,
comandante.
so do a number of rogue states.
Forse era una
All
cosa in
working
più.
on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability.
Non mi ricordo ragazzi, onestamente. Cioè ricordo le foto del Metal Gear, però ricordavo anche la foto del comandante.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy.
No, ricordavo le foto del Metal Gear,
Ray.
ragazzi. Vi ricordavo che ce n'era anche una del comandante, però ricordavo male.
Il problema è che secondo me se vado qua avanti mi vedono. Cioè ci posso provare, no?
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted
la
to Metal Gear
porta...
development, but it cannot be more different in nature than the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
c'è pure le fa avanti e indietro, ottimo.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you, they will not succeed.
Non ti muovere, non ti muovere!
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease, rest a little.
Non mi fa passare, devo passare per forza dall'altra parte. Pensavo mi facesse passare sotto questi... Senti, io ci provo.
Là forse ti fa passare là sotto.
Perché si stanno girando in maniera...
To move on,
No, non mi fa passare.
Ah, ok.
it is my greatest wish never
Però ho
to have
perso un
her
sacco
or
di
her
tempo.
children experience the
Non so se ce la
horror of
faccio.
nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Scusate, qua torno indietro, no? In teoria. Però là
Its
non mi
onboard
sembra che
joint
ci sia
tactical
niente.
information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon.
È una
And it is
scala.
yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about
È una
what that
scala,
means.
mi sa.
No, forse devo
This
solo
new
fare il
model of
giro
Metal Gear
e
is codenamed
passare.
Ray, after the great manta ray. Our ray has a sting that nature never gave the manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
È gigantesco.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching,
Mamma
shall we?
mia.
Left. Front.
C'è la scritta,
Non
Vyven.
so se me la calcola, posso provare.
Right.
Good.
E...
Left.
non so... Beh, andrà bene così.
Good.
The Metal
Brava,
Gear Rex
Vyven.
development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific
Cacchio, mi ha
interests
visto.
within the military.
Peccato.
Gli Arins.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses.
Scusate se ogni tanto ragazzi svanisco, ma sto tentando di dare retta al cane mentre guardo lo stream.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Non ti conviene
You must
addormentarlo
be tense.
questo, cioè
Let's do a little
no.
stretching, shall we? Left. Front.
Good.
Right.
Perché non...
Mi sa che è sparata al vuoto.
Non so se su quelli che già dormono fa effetto.
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of
Rifacciamo la
shattered
foto.
forces. The official reason given did not, of course, include the
Da
development
qua
of
non la prendi davanti in Metal Gear
Rex
per la
next
foto da
generation nuclear
davanti.
warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was
A parte che
forced to
me le sta
resign
pure
after the
tenendo le
failed cover-up
foto.
costed his influence in the political community.
Non so come si zooma. Ok.
The Metal Gear Rex development
Good.
measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct,
Quindi praticamente questa qua a
means that there
destra
was a
non ti serve più,
calculated
Vyven,
intent
devi
to
solo
cash
andare a
in on this
sinistra.
opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit
Se
this
ovviamente ti
disturbing
calcola
trend to
quella
further their own power
come
and
quella
influence.
centrale, quella che hai fatto proprio poco fa.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility.
Good.
Nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons grade plutonium has been fueling
No,
a
va
cottage
bene.
industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
Good.
We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
Ops, scusate
This
ragazzi.
Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will
Però
be
il
unmanned,
tempo si è
driven by
fermato.
Mi sa
teleexistence
che-
and an autonomous control system.
Era dopo un po' va
The
avanti.
importance of next generation technology
Mi sa che
such
se
as
fa degli intermezzi si
C4ISR
blocca
and
il
RMA in
tempo.
battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out
Ma
from
non
the
mi sa
very
che serviva
beginning.
solo una con la scritta Marine, perché dal centro... Cavolo, questa è perfetta.
Good.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through.
Non so che cosa
Succeeded in
manca, ragazzi.
deploying
Secondo me le hai fatte
onestamente.
tutte, le devi
Some
solo
say that it was a military
spedire.
interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that
Ah,
actually
già, le
arranged the
dovevo
legislative
spedire.
approval.
Mi ero dimenticata.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Dall'altra parte.
Left.
Cacchio. No, era questo, mi sa.
Front. Down.
Ok.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. Hey, this is the Marine Commandant. Are you a fan or something? The next image is... This is great! The Marines lettering shows up really well. Next up is... Oh, I don't think we can use this. The next image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Next up is... You already took a good one of the side lettering.
Ma questa è Arins.
Okay, last one's coming up. We only need one good shot of the lettering.
No,
We already
adesso
have
le
the pictures
rivede
from the
tutte.
front and the one of the lettering. Take 2 shots of Metal Gear from the front right and the front left. Send it over as soon as you can.
Quindi devo salire. Mi sa che
Right.
si può salire.
Down. Front.
Ciao
Getting
Drum.
back to the topic at hand. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top secret
come
field
passa?
testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert.
Posso.
Not risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions.
Sa che la scala sta dall'altro lato.
It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work.
Guarda, è la prima volta che ci gioco anch'io, Drum.
To suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of
Devo riscaricarle, dici, Bieco? No, non le ho scaricate tutte, mi sa che me le ha tolte tutte. Vedi?
thwarting their plans and
Però questa non gli va bene perché la vuole... Mi ha detto frontale, laterale. Quindi mi sa che devo salire. Solo che ho pochissimo tempo. No, non va questa.
Rests with you tonight. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire. The nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. Not risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me.
No. Perché ho visto che ci sono quelle specie di
George Sears surrendered his
ascensori,
presidency in the aftermath of Shadow
questi,
Moses.
però non...
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests.
Ma adesso devo rifare tutte le foto?
We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind.
No, devo prendere questi...
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Up. Right.
No, giuro ragazzi, non ho capito.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette
Ma l'ho
again.
già fatta dal
The Metal
lato.
Gear Ray you see is here to
Mi ha
prevent that
detto che
possibility.
deve essere frontale e laterale. Perché da qua già l'ho fatta 2 volte e non la prende. C'è una scala. C'è una scala che io non vedo però.
Once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control.
C'è quella che però porta sul...
We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will
da
be
qua?
unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control.
Sì, c'avevo la pistola, vabbè.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake?
Da là non mi cambia niente comunque.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community.
No.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely.
Vediamo. Pensavo di dover salire sopra e farla dal lato.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? The last one is...
Da davanti a destra e da davanti a sinistra.
But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid the country of these corrupting forces.
Proviamo
That
così.
is our mission. You will bear that.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take...
that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century, and we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. I seem to be repeating myself. Talking up to old age.
L'avete sentito?
The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Ale. Finito?
Okay, now we have all the photos.
Ottimo.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Ah.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
We have a problem.
at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Cavolo! Mi vogliono incastrare questi maledetti. Zoster, grazie della sub, bentornato nel malamondo, 21 mesi. Salviamo.
Sono tornato anch'io giusto in tempo. Sì, poi ti conviene ricominciare dal primo. Giusto in tempo per il filmato.
Molto figo comunque questo Metal Gear.
Non so se si sente ancora cane in sottofondo.
Gli scienziati dovettero fare E che cacchio.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Ok, sono un po' spiazzata, ragazzi. Oddio, che strano.
Eccomi. Forse sono riuscito a far calmare il Carlino.
Missione Carlino compiuta. Ho visto un'altra reazione. Qua c'è un passaggio con degli scarafaggi.
Vai, andiamo, andiamo. Sei pronta, Vyven, per l'inganno? Sei pronta?
Sì. Oh. Oh.
Non è pronta, nessuno lo era, Zoster. Ah, Dev! Scusa, Zoster, ciao! Scusate ragazzi, mi si sono un po' intrecciati gli occhi. Vabbè, perché l'ha detto il braccio di Liquid, no? Ah, ma non hai commentato quella parte.
Ok, è stato... Ah, che hanno impiantato il braccio su Revolver Ocelot. Adesso ha tipo doppia personalità, non ho capito.
Non l'hai commentata quella.
E che devo dire? Sono rimasta qua tutti i colpi di scena, tradimenti su tradimenti. C'è troppo da commentare.
E quegli armadietti non li abbiamo aperti però, Vive.
Apriamo gli armadetti. Eh.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Il ritorno del colonnello?
Il ritorno del colonnello.
Quindi se c'è il colonnello, Vyven, potrebbe esserci anche...
Potrebbe esserci anche Meilin. Tutti vuoti.
Beh, sicuramente avrai anche il suo pacchetto di sigarette, no, Vyven?
No.
Che strano.
Vabbè, ma cioè questo non è Snake, cioè è biondo.
Vabbè, potrebbero essere capelli...
E la voce è diversa.
Potrebbe essere semplicemente invecchiato, Vyven.
Non mi hai convinto. Poi adesso si chiama Raiden.
Vabbè, gli hanno cambiato il nome in codice per questa missione, no?
Era quello Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Infatti secondo me cioè quello dell'ascensore era un glitch, ragazzi. Ah, ecco il dodo. Quella all'angolo, Vyven.
Ha detto la lucetta blu. Oh, dai.
Sì, perché sopra ha una lucetta blu.
caso.
Devi mettere il tuo nome. Non si mette, Credo che sia come li avevi lasciati. Sotto?
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
È lei.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Beh, salviamo.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
L'avevo
Be careful,
notato.
Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Sì, ma... Perché cavolo, non ho fatto in tempo.
Scappa, Vyven!
È chiuso, vero?
E... Mamma mia. Pensavo l'aprisse. Ero convintissimo.
Clear. 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 Clear.
Grande.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of
Cosa
Shadow Moses?
affascinante.
So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the President?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
E questo è l'inganno. Cioè, dopo il tutorial con Solid Snake, tutti pensavano di poter continuare a giocare con Solid Snake e invece...
Sorpresa!
Te becchi l'emo.
Faccia da schiaffi.
Che però devo ammettere, ragazzi, allora, a me Raiden non piace, ma quanto è figo in Metal Gear...
Ray, questo qua.
No, quello, il gioco Metal Gear Revengeance.
Ah, è vero.
Quello era veramente fighissimo.
What's up, Jack?
Ciao Charlie Brown, buongiorno, ben arrivato. E qua inizia il vero gioco, Vyven. Praticamente ti dovrebbe fare i tutorial.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
Non ha detto già 30 aprile.
I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
Sì, ma
That's okay.
apparentemente
What is
è
it,
una
Rose?
ricorrenza.
Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Dicevo, quindi i tutorial dovrebbero essere solo se cambia effettivamente qualcosa. Infatti non so se hai visto che ti cambia per esempio la telecamera quando ti cercano.
Sì.
E adesso dovresti avere la possibilità di potenziarti il grip.
Ah.
Se tu per esempio ti appoggi e inizi a pendere da qualche parte, mi sembra che puoi fare tipo delle flessioni per potenziarti il grip o una cosa del genere. Insomma, più usi il grip e più ti sale di livello e puoi restare appesa più a lungo. Ma guarda, alla fine non è un brutto personaggio Raiden, Deb, secondo me. Il discorso è che...
Perché no?
Cioè, c'è stato l'inganno, tutti pensavano di poter giocare con Solid Snake e invece giochi praticamente solo il tutorial iniziale. In verità mi sembra che c'era tipo una maniera per fare delle flessioni quando stai appesa.
Boh.
Riprovaci un attimo. Non mi ricordo molto bene questa cosa, ragazzi. Praticamente ti devi appendere e devi premere R2 e L2 allo stesso momento, quindi quelli dietro. Ok, e lo devi continuare a fare.
Ah.
Allora, ogni 100 sale di un livello.
Sì, vabbè.
Io ti consiglio Vyven, perdici 2 minuti perché ci vogliono proprio 2 minuti, almeno portatela al livello 2.
Ogni 100?
Sì, però ci metti proprio 2 minuti. Ciao Anto, grazie mille di essere passato, alla prossima.
Ciao Anto, buona giornata.
Perché a livello 1 per alcune parti è veramente basso. Te lo dico subito perché sennò poi rimani bloccato in una zona con le guardie a fare sta roba. Pompa Vyven! Pompa! Uno per Rose! Uno per Bailin!
Ma non c'è Meilin.
Sarà sempre nei nostri cuori! Io sono convinto che... No, Dev, dai! Effettivamente guardate ragazzi, allora il secondo, le boss fight sono molto più dinamiche, anche la prima che ha visto Vyven. era già più dinamica. Ci sono dei boss sul 2 come sul primo che sono veramente veramente rognosi. Per esempio, senza fare spoiler a Vyven, c'è la sfida dei due emo che è veramente...
Che cos'è la sfida dei due emo? Adesso sono curiosa.
Non esagerare con il grip, Vyven, perché sennò poi il salvataggio ti lo riprende da prima, ovviamente.
Ma mi hanno fatto la cacca addosso.
Se lo merita Raiden. No, povero Raiden. Già lo inizio a trattare male. Mannaggia Raiden. Ovviamente mano a mano diventa sempre più facile farlo perché mi sembra che il numero dei sollevamenti non aumenta, sono sempre 100 in 100 per aumentare il livello.
Ah, però
Solo
ne puoi
che
fare
tu...
di più di seguito.
Esatto.
Ma si vede proprio la barra che aumenta quando...
Mi sembra che sale solo di livello e diminuisce più lentamente, se ricordo bene. Allora, ci sono altre cose che te lo fanno calcolare per salire di livello e mi sembra che è quello di passare da un appiglio all'altro. Però gli appigli consecutivi li trovi più avanti nel gioco. Cosa dà?
Tenersi in forma con Raiden.
Però servirebbe una musica anni 80.
Da allenamento, sì.
Esatto.
Le hai contati, Cesare? Io onestamente non l'ho contati. Boh.
Dovresti esserci molto vicina. Però ti conviene poi di spostarti a destra, Vyven. Ti stai spostando pericolosamente a sinistra.
Ah, eccolo. Ok.
Adesso non almeno non morire finché non cambi schermo. Hai visto là dentro?
Sì, però è chiuso.
Che ovviamente non hai armi, no? Giusto?
Sì, giusto. Ogni tanto ho problemi a salire. No.
Sì, vabbè, questi posti ti rivedrai e rivedrai, Vyven, anche perché molti sono collegati tra di loro, cioè sono tutti collegati tra di loro.
Ma...
Sì, si scivola su gli escrementi di uccello, quindi devi stare molto attenta.
Sì?
Raiden, look at that wire fence.
Uh-huh.
You may be able to crawl through it.
Ah.
Crouch down using the crawl button, then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Ma 10 passi?
Ma no!
Fantastico. Non
No,
lì.
scusate, ma
Non lì. Guarda dall'altra parte. Dove c'era l'oggetto. Un po' più lontano però, non proprio. Non lì, non lì. No. Forse allora in basso a sinistra.
aspetta.
Ah, eccolo.
No,
Sì,
chiuso.
a destra.
Ah, non l'avevo visto.
Ciao Scotch,
Ciao,
buongiorno.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Allora Scotch, questa intanto è la versione HD, quindi le texture diciamo sono un pochino...
Volevo prendere...
sono già un pochino ripulite. In più è a 60 frame la differenza. E mi sa che poi è chiuso proprio Vyven.
Quindi dovrò fare tutto il giro.
O poi
e
troverai
riuscire...
una maniera per aprire il lucchetto. E inoltre comunque c'è stato il cambio di generazione. Cioè il primo Metal Gear era sulla PSX, questo è sulla PS2. Vuoi salvare Vyven che hai il grip potenziato?
Non avevo già salvato?
Ma se ti salvi fuori comunque ti ricordi come...
Ah, giusto.
Jack, do you need to save?
Quindi comunque sia, tolto il cambio di generazione di console, c'è il fatto che questa comunque è la versione HD a 60 frame. E quindi diciamo inganna tantissimo.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong, it's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
Mi date 30 secondi, ragazzi? Scusate.
Ma certo. Bisogna fare un bel po' di fratture. Bisogna farmare le reliquie, Luca, e fare un bel po' di fratture per... Dai, l'hai fatto nello stesso istante che ho dato la spadata, è stupendo. Wow.
Per dirlo alla Victor Sullivan, che mi venga un colpo.
Che mi venga un colpo. Oh, no! Voi non avete visto niente, ragazzi. Anzi, l'ho fatta apposta. È prendere tutti i soldi di energia. Oh, signor cavaliere, che bel bastone!
Oh.
I piselli possono provocare reazioni simili. Dei soggetti non predisposti. Ce l'hai, dammi il 5? E batti il 5? Vedere se funziona, se lo facciamo tutte e due. Beh, non lo fa, cioè rimane solo... No, bruttissimo. Ho capito, ma se non si fa... Cioè, se non si fa prendere, non vedo alternative. Ecco. Vabbè, sali sopra. No? No, povero uomo carpa. Fai piripi, piri. Piripi, piri. Eccolo, l'ho visto. L'ho visto, l'ho visto.
Rieccomi ragazzi, scusate, avevo proprio bisogno di una pausa. Comunque, per adesso mi sta piacendo molto, cioè quella cosa delle foto mi ha un po' stranito perché non avevo capito bene l'angolazione, però mi sto divertendo. Ok, ci siamo. Un secondo. E via.
Vyven, mi sa che non c'è l'audio del gioco.
Understood.
Adesso sì?
Adesso sì.
Avevo cliccato male, scusate.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
A me è piaciuto molto il 4, ragazzi. Devo essere onesto. A me il 4 è piaciuto molto. Ma a me piacciono quando...
Ah, è chiuso qui.
C'è una porta davanti, è chiusa?
No, che non so se c'era qualcosa.
Ma tanto c'è tantissimo da esplorare, Vyven.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in?
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the President. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the President! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the President's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Dicevo, a me piacciono quando introducono in giochi o in ambienti che dovrebbero essere normali cose particolari. Un po' ci sono state, un po' come le cose di Phantom Pain, no? Che ci sono determinati boss o determinate cose che sono veramente, veramente strane. Mi sono piaciuti. Mi piace quando introducono quelle cose.
No.
Però ragazzi, sì, effettivamente è una questione di gusti. Capisco che magari qualcuno avrebbe preferito delle cose.
Mi ha beccato.
Vai, Vyven, provaci. Delle cose un po' più, diciamo, terra, un po' più al contatto con la realtà. Però a me non mi dispiace.
Che non sono riuscita a fare... niente. Vabbè. Io non so neanche dove sto andando. Ah.
Hai aperto la scorciatoia, Vyven. Ma te l'ho detto, Scotch, sono molto... è una cosa che va molto a gusti.
Mi faccio uccidere.
Sì, ci sono dei riferimenti. Però effettivamente il quarto non c'è bisogno di giocare né Peace Walker né Snake Eater per apprezzarlo. Diciamo, apprezzi molto di più Phantom Pain se hai giocato Snake Eater. Però diciamo che... c'è una foto di Vyven. Diciamo che comunque per come è fatto per come è fatto Snake Eater, cioè per come è fatto Phantom Pain, alla fine diciamo, il background anche là è ridotto molto. Allora, il finale del 4, ragazzi, sì, dura tanto, perché mi sembra che il finale del 4 duri una cinquantina di minuti, credo. O 40 o 50 minuti. Però era... Cioè era proprio la conclusione... Cioè è la conclusione di Solid Snake, ragazzi. Non è che poteva fare una cosa... Non è solo la conclusione di Solid Snake, però non voglio far spoiler. E... Cioè è proprio... Doveva essere, diciamo, la conclusione della saga che chiudeva un po' la storia che è iniziata con Metal Gear, no con Metal Gear Solid, con Metal Gear. E appoggiati. Perfetto.
Raiden, your grip has gotten stronger. Guess your hard work has paid off.
Jack, you're great.
Jack, sei fortissimo. Dai, Jack. È comodo il grip a livello 2,
Eh sì. È stato un ottimo consiglio, però non vedo più... Eccolo.
Dai, Vyven, passa ora. Vai, grande. Allora, il quinto, il prequel del quinto, Ground Zero, io l'ho trovato fantastico.
Respond!
Perché c'è un vampiro?
What are you?
5 today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vam,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Ciao, sono Vamp.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Pliskin,
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Quindi dovrebbe somigliare
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
a Kurt Russell.
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Vabbè, perché in originale, cioè la versione inglese di...
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Dicevo perché sono tutti dei riferimenti, no? Perché nella
Non si
versione
chiama
di...
iena, si chiama Snake.
Esatto, per questo ha il serpente tatuato sul petto.
Perché clicco sempre in
Raiden,
alto?
SEAL Team 10 has engaged someone on the BC connecting bridge. The president is most likely there as well. The
Probabilissimo.
BC connecting bridge is on the north side of Strut B. The president is in danger. Go now. Don't forget to log into the node in Strut B. The node for Strut B is on the south side of the transformer room. It's to the west of where you found the Navy captain.
Mi sa che te l'ha salvata, no? No? Quanto ti aveva detto?
141,80.
He's asleep?
Te l'ha memorizzata adesso?
Sì.
E ho visto un oggetto sotto. Non l'avevo per niente visto questa.
Ah.
Ma ti attiva il radar adesso. Puoi dare una salvata?
Jack, is that you?
Jack, sei tu? No.
Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party. Just the two of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make dinner.
Uh,
Oh, what's wrong?
well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too. Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo!
Well, then I'll make a reservation. Promise me you'll come back safely.
Don't worry.
Vabbè, dai, ma che problemi ha a mangiare a casa, scusa?
Perché sa come cucina lei. No, vabbè, magari cucina benissimo, è lui che...
Si sente?
Sì?
Ah no, è il rumore normale. Ok.
Ciao Power Player, buongiorno, ben arrivato. Quelle foto non le abbiamo viste? No, hai rotto anche l'altra.
Questa, sì, l'ho vista prima.
Ah, scusa. Ma lui voleva l'aragosta. Cioè, scusa.
Beh, mi sembra giusto.
hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Ready grenades!
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Ciao Metal Zarco, buongiorno, ben arrivato.
Tutto molto strano.
Sì, dici?
Ah,
Che c'è che non ti torna?
un po' tutto.
Ma come un po' tutto?
Però, ok.
Da me sembra tutto normale. Ah, questa è una zona nuova, non hai il radar.
Cosa? Cos'era? Non capisco se c'è qualcuno al bagno, ho sentito un rumore strano. Ma cosa?
Ma...
No.
Un po'
Questo... qual era? Questa. Ah. Ah, ok.
Sa chi è che lascia le munizioni al bagno?
Ah, ma era... No, aspetta.
È quello per asciugare le mani?
Sì.
Devi trovare il terminale per la mappa.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
What's your name?
Ryden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Ryden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link-up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists, then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Ok, e allora disinnescheremo le bombe domani.
Ah, vuoi chiamare prima il tipo?
Ah già, non me l'ha memorizzata.
140.21?
E che cavolo, mi sbaglio sempre. Prima o poi la smetterò.
Credo. Era 25?
Never mind about me. Get on with disposing of those bombs.
Ok, salviamo.
Era carino però Otacon salva.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Ma insomma, ti sei ricordata domani il giorno speciale?
Ah, no.
Mannaggia.
Mi dispiace.
Hang in there.
Tieni duro. Allora ragazzi, noi ci vediamo domani mattina. Però domani è venerdì, giusto? Non con Metal Gear.
Ah, domani c'è una sorpresa.
Quindi Metal Gear quando lo facciamo, Vyven?
Dopodomani.
Sabato, quindi. Sabato mattina. Perfetto. Ragazzi, grazie tantissimo a tutti quanti della compagnia. Grazie delle chiacchiere. Noi vi auguriamo una bellissima giornata e ci vediamo come sempre domani alle 8. Grazie ancora a tutti e...
Ciao ciao.